Welcome you all at mahendragroup.com. Today's our topic of how to crack SBI is square. If we see in today's competition, we are having many questions related to simplification. If we talk about simplification, we have many times questions related to squares. So if we consider what is square, square is when we multiply a number to itself, the product which we get is called the square of the number. Consider the number be a. If we multiply a with a itself, the product which we get is called a square. Here in paper, we can find out square by many tricks. But it is better for us to learn the squares till number 30 so that it will be help us to calculate other squares in the paper. Let us see some cases where we can find squares very easily. When the number is near 100. When we say near 100, it could be of two types, below 100 or above 100. Let us see first the case when the number is more than 100. Let us consider the number be 108 square. If we have to calculate the square of 108, the fastest way to calculate the square of this number is, we will see the number is how much more than 100. As we can see here, the number is 8 more than 100. So what we will do, the last two digits, remember this, the last two digits will be found by the square of the number by which it is greater than 100. Here it is 8, so the square of 8 will be 64. So last two digit will be 64. Now the front part of the number, or you can say the further part of the number, square will be formed easily by adding the number by which it is greater than 100 into the number. That is, we can add 100, 8 and 8. So we get 160. So the square of 108 will be 11,664. Or you can say 11664. It will be easily calculated by this method. Let us take another example to solve this. Take an example of 112 square. I will give you 3 seconds to calculate it by yourself, then we will look here. So the answer will be 12544. Those who get this answer, very good. And those who don't get this answer, let us see how we will calculate this square. See here, it is 12 more than 100. Fine. The square of 12 will be 144. So, I said that we will put last two digits by the square of this greater value or than 100. So, we get 144. But I only put here the last two digits 44 and the one which we have is carry forwarded because we have to put only last two digits of the squares. Now when we add 12 to 112, 112 plus 12 we get 124 and we have one carry with us. So we will add this one into 124, so the number will be 125 and the square will be 12544. Fine? Great. Let us see when this the number is less than 100. If we have any number which is less than 100, what we will do? Let us take a small example of 96. Fine. If we have an example of 96, we will see the square of 96. We will see by which number it is less than 100. So we can say here it is less than 100 by 4. 100 minus 96, 4. So what we will do, we will put the square of 4 at the last two digits. Again the last two digits, we will put square of 4 at last two digits. That is 16. 4 square, 16. Then what we will do, in the earlier cases, it was more than 100, so we were adding the number which is more than 100. Here what we will do, we will minus the number by which it is less than 100, that is 4. We will minus 4 from 96 and we will put here 92. What we have done? 96 minus 4, by which it is less than 100. So the square will be 9216. Fine. Hope you will get this trick. Let us try another example for this. Let us consider a number 87. Fine. 3 seconds to you to calculate the value of 87. So the value of this number will be, see, it is 13 less than 100. 13 square is 169. So we will put 69 at the last 2 digits and 1 carry. Now what we will do? We will subtract 13 from 87. When we subtract 13 from 87, we get 74. Fine. But we have 1 carry here. So we will add this, not subtract. Sometimes what the student does, they subtract this one from 74 thinking that it is less than 100, so we will subtract. No. What we will do, it is carry. So always when we take a carry in front, we will add that number. So what we will do, 74 plus 1, 75. The square of 87 will be 7569. Hope you get this trick also easily. Let us consider the next example. The next example, when the number is near 50. See, when the number is near 50, the same concept as this goes on. Say, take a number more than 50. Let us take 52. A small number 52. We see by which number it is greater than 50. It is 2. So the square of 2 is 4. I have already told you we put the square in last 2 digits. The thing is here, the last 2 digits is 4 is a single digit number. We can't put it in last 2 digits. So what we do, we put a 0 in front of it. 04 is a 2 digit number and the square of 2. So we got 04. Now what we will do, it is more than 50 by 2, so we add 2 to it. What we do? We add 2 to it. 52 plus 2, 54. Now it is half of the 100. So what we will do? We will half the number. Half of 54 is 27. 2704. Or in other words, what you can do? The square of 50 is 25. Square of 50 is 25. It is 2 more than 50, so we will add 2 to 25 and we will get 27. Both the tricks work here, but I will suggest you to consider this because it is follow in the same pattern in all the cases. So, and it is quite easy to calculate. 52 plus 2, 54 divided by 2, we get 27 and the square of 52 will be 5704. Let us consider the other example of the other number we will consider is 61 square. So the square of 61, let us see how much more it is than 50. It is 11 more than 50. The square of 11 will be 121. So the last 2 digits will be 21 and 1 is carry. Now what we will do? We will add 11 to 61. So we will get 61 plus 11, that is 72. Half of 72 is 36 and we have 1 carry here, so the number will be 3721. The square of 61 is 3721. Now consider if the number is less than 50. Less than 50. If the number is less than 50, then what we will do? Let us see the number, let us take the number 43. Square of 43. So it is 7 less than 50. So square of 7 will be 49. So the last 2 digit is 49. Now what we will do? We will subtract 7 from 43 and it divided by 2. 43 minus 7 is 36. Divided by 2 will be 50. Fine. So the square of 43 will be 1849. Let us take another example of this. Take an example 38 square. 38 is square. 38 is 12 less than 50. So what we will do? Square of 12. Square of 12 is 144. So last two digits 44 and 1 is carry. Now what we will do? We will minus 12 from 38. 38 minus 12 will be 26. Half of 26 will be 13 and we have 1 carry. Then it will be 1,444. 1444 will be the square of 38. See, till now you get the concept that if it is the number by which it is more, we will put the last two digits by squaring that. Then what we will do? We will add the number to the value and divide or multiply it by the numbers by which it is multiple of 100. Let us see some of those examples. Let us consider if I give you a square of 209. 209. Square of 209. How we will find it? See, it is 9 more than 209. So what we will do? Square of 9. That will be 81. Square of 9 will be 81. Now what we will do? We will add 9 to 209. We get 218. How much we get? 209 plus 9. 218. Now we can see it is twice of 100. So what we will do? We will double it. Because it is multiple of 2. So when we double it, so what we will get? 436. So the square of 209 will be 43681. Take another example. Not multiple of 2, some bigger number. Let us consider 704. Fine. 704. It is 4 more than 100. So square of 4 will be 16. Last two digits. Now what we will do? We will add 4 to 704. We get 708. Now what we will do? We will multiply this number with 7. So we will get 4956. Those who don't understand how I multiply it fast, what I have done? 700 into 7. It will give us 4900 and 8 into 7 is 56. So the multiplication will be 4956 and the square will be 495616 square. So square of 704 will be 495616. Great. So I think you all get the script. Let us see if the number is having unit digit 5. Any number with a unit digit 5, the square will be taken out very easy. That's the best trick you can have for the squares. What we have to do? Let us see square of 25. We all know the square of 25 is 625. How we can calculate it fast? In the other case, if I put 1 or 3, 2, 5, something like that. So the unit digit is 5. If a unit digit is 5, the last two digit of square will be 25. Last two digit will always be 25 if the unit digit is 5 in the number. Now the further number can be calculated. See, the number ahead of 5 is 2. What we will do? We will multiply it with the next number of it. The next number of 2 is 3. So what we have done? We multiply 2 to the next number of 2, that is 3, and the square will be 625. Take another example of this. You all calculate this. Okay, 75 square. 75 square. And the answer is exactly 5625. What we have done? 7 is the further number. We multiply it to the next number of 7, that is 8. 7 into 8 is 56, and since 5 is the unit digit, the last two digit will be 25. So square of the 75 is 5625. The next thing, when we have all the digits See, let us take the smallest example of this. We know the square of 11 is 121. But a condition follows, this condition follows in all the places when the all digits are 1. Means it will also give the square of 111 square, 4 times 1 square and 5 times 1 square. How? See, we see here it is a 3-digit number. So we write 3 in the middle. Then what we do, we expand 3 to 1 both the sides. 3 to 1, 3 to 1. 111 square is 12321, or you can say 12,321. We make a palindrome with a digit 1, 2, 3. Here we have 4-digit number. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. A palindrome of 4 digits. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So when we have all the digits 1, we can easily do the squaring by just counting the digits of the number. Similarly, in such type of questions, we have instead of 1, all the numbers in form of 9. Now what we do? We know the square of 9 is 81. But what we can do to take out it from trick? See, we just minus 1 from 9. The number will be 8. And the number which we have subtracted, we will put it behind in the same number of digits in which this 9 has been given. If we see, here we have 99 square. So what we will do? We will minus 1 from 99. We have 98. And that 1 will be put in 2 digits, since it is a 2-digit number. So 9801. If we have 999 square or 999 square, what we will do? We will minus 1 from this. Then it will be 998, and what we will do? We will put 1 in 3 digits, since it is a 3-digit number. 998001. Fine. Trick. Now what is the trick of square? When you don't remember any of these tricks, what you can easily do to find the square is by breaking them into A and B forms. Take an example of 72 square. Fine. Square of 72. What we will do? We will break this 72 in 2 digits. A and B. A and B. 72 is broken. Now what we will do? We will put digit in the form of A square, 2AB, B square. Since we are considering a single digit number behind, we will put single digit from backward to front in the same manner. Like square of 2 is 2 square, 2AB, 2 into 7, 14, 14 2s are 28, A square, 7 square, 49. I have said that since we are considering a single digit number at the last, then what we will do? We will calculate the number from behind in a single digit form. Then it will be 4. 2 square, 4. 28. So what we will do? We will put a single digit here, 8, and 2 will be carry forwarded. 49 plus 2 is 51. So the square of 72 will be, square of 72 will be 5184. If you don't remember any of the squares trick, you can do this. It is the best trick you can have to find out the squares. I have said if we have a single digit number here, if we don't take a single digit at behind, in such cases, like I have given you a square of, let us say 712. It is a big number, 712. Though I have told you the trick of multiple of 7, but it is a case where if you don't remember those tricks, you can apply this. 712, square of 712. What we will do? We can break it in 2 forms. Either 71 and 2. But in this case, we have to know the square of 71, which we don't remember. Quite a big number. So one is we have to find out the square of 71 and then put it will be quite lengthy. So what we can do, we will break this number into a form of 7 and 12. We know the square of 7 and we know the square of 12. 12 square is 144. 2AB, that is 7 into 12, 84, and twice of that will be 168. Fine. And 7 square will be 49. So what we have done, we have put the number in a form of a square, 2ab and b square. Now, what we will do, since we have taken the last 2 digits of the square, we will take 2 digits in each case. So 1 will be carry forward. We will put 144 here and 1 will be carry forwarded. So 1 will be added to this. 168 plus 1 is 169. Again we will put only last 2 digits of that is 69 and 1 will be carry forwarded. 49 plus 1 is 50. So the square will be 506944, or you can say the square of 712 is 50,000. 50,000. Sorry, it will be 5,06,944. 5,06,944. That's all for today. Hope you like the tricks and it will be helpful for you to learn these things in the paper. Thank you for today. Hope you enjoy this video. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, and for your reviews and comments you can come to mahendragroup.com.